Yo, welcome back to the Duel's Corners, where stories come alive, ideas ignite, and every opinion matters. I'm DJ, your warehouse philosopher, breaking down these stories like they just dropped on streaming. And as always, we got Ruby in the background making these beautiful scripts and edits and all these visuals. And this is a Duel's Corners breakdown for Monday Night Raw. Okay, so let's get into it. Triple H promised that this was going to be an epic Raw. It was going to be amazing. It was not epic. Not even fucking close. It was decent. It was okay. It was basic. It was better than Survivor Series. So obviously the show opens up with all the recaps of what happened over the weekend. Really was only one fucking thing. Bron Breakker pinned CM Punk and was the survivor of War Games. This was huge. This was great. This was interesting because now the rules of engagement is since he pinned the champion, Bron Breakker should be next in line for the title. So let's get into the tournament drama. The last time is now semifinals. The main attraction of this evening was the two semifinal matches of this tournament, all right? Obviously, the winner gets to face Cena in the final match. Now, match one was LA Knight versus Jey Uso. Now, any other time, who the fuck cares? Both these guys are floundering. Both these guys, to me, have lost an incredible amount of steam. Some to their own doing, some to how they're being booked. In this match, it was a decent match. I ain't for the talk shit, but Knight pulled off a surprise win via a roll-up, crucifix plan type of combo. After Jey hit two horrible spears in the splash, it wasn't enough. LA Knight wins here. This was a shocking surprise because I really thought they were going to give it to Jey. I really did. I must say they hate LA Knight and they feel obligated to push Jey, even though Jey, let's just call a spade a spade. Jey Uso cannot work singles. It's just not in him. He don't have the motor, the gas, the cardio. These last couple of matches speak for themselves when he was kind of out there by himself. He just doesn't have it. And they gave it a good shot. He was hot. He got over. He had the gimmick. But besides the yeeting, he really ain't got shit else. So LA Knight wins it. And then after this, he has a meltdown. This motherfucker just goes crazy. Destroy the Prime shit. Beat the stairs up, hit his head against the announce table. He just fucking lost it. So maybe they're finally going to lean into this damn heel thing they've been trying to do. And I think that'll be good for him. I think when he was like the right-hand man, kind of unhinged Jey Uso, that was like the best version of him. When he went this happy, smiley, yeeting baby face, yeah, it was cool. It's so merged, but it just, to me, really wasn't him. It just kind of got over. But I feel like a heel turn, a heel, and a heel turn. Not just like he healing against certain people you don't like for real, like straight up heel. This can possibly really help Jey Uso's career because right now it's really fucked up. And then to me, the match of the night, which I did not think it was going to be the fucking match of the night, you had Gunther versus Solo Sikoa. Now, first of all, these are two heels. These are two heels, by the way. This was a brutal, hard-hitting motherfucking rock'em sock'em robot type fight. Of course, he had the MFTs come in with bullshit. Gunther did everything possible, fought through it like a babyface. The finish was interesting to me. Solo tried to cheat, obviously. But then Gunther was able to get out of that, and then he hit a low blow in the powerbomb, so he cheated to win. And Gunther wins here. This was interesting. So now you're telling me your finals in this last time is now tournament is Gunther versus LA Knight. Now this is interesting to me because here you got one guy that's already solidified to me. Gunther's solidified. Like Gunther can't get any fucking higher. He's Gunther, okay? He doesn't really need this. This is just be a little another accolade in his belt. LA Knight is starving for this motherfucking thing. He needs to win. LA Knight needs to win. And you have no problem beating Gunther. Gunther lost matches that he should have won all over the place. But I digress. I really think Gunther's going to win here and end up beating Cena. But if you really want to save somebody's career, because Jay's going to be okay. He's part of the family. He's going to be good. Going to turn Jay heel. He's fine. LA Knight needs this. If anybody needs this win, this is him. If he beats Gunther and goes on to beat Cena, that is a hell of a consolation prize of all the times you fucked him throughout this year. I think LA Knight should do it. And I really think If you're smart, I think it's on SmackDown this later on this week. If you're smart, I will book the finals on Saturday night's main event and have LA Knight go through these matches. He go through think about it. Listen to me. A grueling match with fucking Gunther. He prevails. He wins. Then later on main event, he goes through another one and he beats John Cena. It shows his grit, determination. Like, motherfucker, just book it. Now, let's talk about the tag team championships. Thank you. This is one thing I am happy, and I was really pleased at Monday Night Raw. Now, the men's tag team division still need a little help. They still got to get that going. But the fact that they are showcasing them, this is amazing. I'm fucking with this. The women's tag team division is killing it right now. You're actually showcasing these ladies, and they're getting busy in the ways that they're fucking supposed to. Now you had AJ Styles, Dragon Lee defend the WWE Tag Team Championships against the New Day. Obviously, Styles and Dragon Lee retain. Decent match. Needed, even though the New Day is cooked and they're burnt, it's just good to see tag team wrestling being showcased and promoted because you got the belts. Do something with these motherfuckers. And like I said, and the match was solid. It was showcasing the chemistry of the new tag team, and we already know what Kofi and Xavier can do. It was just good to see, like, champions being showcased on TV. That's important to do, Triple H, man, damn. And then on the women's side, you had Rhea and Io, which is the new team. They faced Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. Ended in bullshit, obviously, because the whole women division, tag team division, ran out in that motherfucker. Trying to put they stake on it. I like this. I like showing Bayley and Lyra, who should have been in the fucking women's war games, but I digress. But you know, you had the Kabuki Warriors, you had all of them out there. The Judgment Day ladies is coming out there. They come out, Liv Morgan holding up the hands and showing like, hey, I'm fucking with y'all for now, because we know Liv gonna crash out. We know it's gonna come. But right now, she's like the leader of the Judgment Day, and she holding everything down. I'm liking this. And then we also had Liv Morgan kind of eye up Stephanie Vaquera, which I really love. That's who she should be feuding with. That's going to help Stephanie get to that next level, because Liv is amazing. Liv did not, from where Liv Morgan is right now, if you would have saw how she started, you would have been like, no way in hell. But that's the shows that she get busy, she work hard, let's go. I am loving what the tag team division is doing. Like I said, the men's have a ways to go, but they're still showcasing the titles. They're showcasing the belts. They're showing everything they need to really do. I really enjoyed this. This was really great. I was fucking with this. This was awesome. Now, we had the backstage bullshit. Now, Breaker and Paul Fatty was confronted by, Adam Pearce, like, hey, bro, what the fuck? Who was the dude, the black dude in the hoodie that ran in there and fucked up the war games? Paul Heyman, politician AG, I don't know what the fuck. I had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? We just happened to help us. It's cool. I don't know. So Adam Pearce, obviously like, all right, it's still some bullshit. But hey, Breaker, you pinned him. It's only fair that you get a title shot. So he's going to challenge CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship January 5th, 2026. Yes. And then Breaker went out to cut probably the promo of his motherfucking life. This was the Bron Breaker I feel like everybody's been waiting for. This is what we wanted. This is what we always wanted. First of all, the dude is a machine. He's cold. He's going to be there. He should have been the fucking champion. He should have been in the main event. It's like, look, this is very fucking simple. I got to say one line from this. If you didn't see this, go out your way. Go see that promo. He was like, you try to go out there and break my neck. It ain't happen. I'm still here. I'm going to rip you in. And like, that is a promo. Like, yes. Yes. Aggression, passion, everything that you would want in there. Yes. I loved it. And I'm going to go a step further. Look, here's the fucking thing. He needs to win. They don't need to stretch this shit out to WrestleMania. It don't need to be Royal Rumble. It don't need to be fucking Elimination Chamber. Bron Breakker needs next fucking January in a couple weeks. He needs to beat CM Punk. Period. He needs to walk in. He needs to beat and walk into WrestleMania as the champion. Have Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble, and then that go your WrestleMania match right there, and have Breaker retain. That's it. We got to start moving these old motherfuckers out the way. Nobody want to fucking see Cody and Roman again. Nobody wants to see that shit at all. And then, oh yeah, and as for the mass motherfucker, they gonna stretch that shit out. To me, it's between two people. It can either be Austin Theory, or it's a long shot, Montez Ford. And I say Montez Ford because that motherfucker scaled that fucking thing quick as hell. He's jumped up there like a spider monkey. He was gone. So those are my two. It could be Montez or Austin Theory, but most likely Austin Theory. Now, okay, so final verdict. What worked? The tournament matches delivered. There was real stakes. I mean, the winner faces Cena. That can change your whole trajectory. Getting a win on that. It showcased Solo and what he can do. Solo's a great worker. We know what Gunther can do. He's the current GOAT right now, in my opinion. LA Knight and Jay. LA Knight got a huge win. He needed it. Jay needs to just go heel. It's over with. Fuck all the dumb shit. They showcased the tag team division on both sides. This is always good. AJ Styles is a legend. Dragon Lee's amazing. Just good wrestling. Very entertaining. The backstage heat with Breaker and Heyman and adds intrigue, and then you got this mystery dude and Breaker that's like stepping out as that leader, true leader of the vision, which will definitely probably play a role when Seth Rollins do come back. And I think they said odds are he's looking pretty good. He could be back around Mania or right before or after, so this is interesting. Decent things, 100%. A couple things I felt a little fucking flat to me was I hate the no contest endings, and sometimes because it's like you said, it was a good match. This is a really great match, but I get why the no contest, because you want to showcase the other women in the tag team division. But like, man, don't give a fucking dream match between Rhea and Io versus Charlotte and Alexa. You could have put anybody up in there and had that happen. But whatever. Some of the fans and the critics, they said they didn't really understand. How can I put it? And I agree too. War Games sucked, just point blank. It didn't live up to what we thought. Like I said, the biggest thing that really stood out was Breaker beating Punk and setting up for this. What I think you should watch for going forward is definitely LA Knight versus Gunther. I really think it's going to be Gunther in my heart. I really want it to be LA Knight because he truly deserves to fucking win. And like I said, the build up between Punk and Breaker should be great if they do it correctly. And I hope that if this match happens, well, that's not an if, it's gonna happen, duh, dumbass. But it has to be a clean win for Breaker. It should be a total dominance of what he can do. I do not want the fucking masked man coming in, costing it, or helping him win. That is not what Breaker needs. Breaker needs a pure dominant performance. Period. The Judgment Day with their expansion. You know, there's a lot of turmoil in the Judgment Day, and now you got the Judgment Day mommy back and Liv. So we're gonna see where that dynamic go. Is she really fucking with Roxanne Perez, or is she playing a game? Is Raquel still buddy with her? Is Finn trying to splinter? Is it gonna be a civil war in the Judgment Day? There's so much going on with the story, and they put so much energy into the Judgment Day. So I'm curious to see where that goes. So like I said, I don't feel like Raw was epic. It was decent. And it kind of set the seeds in the stories now that we're getting people back from injury, and we're just going to see where it goes. So all in all, if you ask me, it was decent. It was the calm before the storm. The clouds are kind of gathering. The pieces are set. And it's only a matter of time before Raw hits with the lightning. I just don't want them to fuck it up, because they do have a tendency to fuck shit up. So that's my Raw review. Hope you like it, and I'll catch you in the next one.